Week 32, Day 1. Profound. Deep, intense.
It is easy to construe a superficial remark to be a profound one.
Alleviate. Make easier, lighten.
If we cannot alleviate the harmful effects entirely, at least we can attenuate them.
Prodigious. Extraordinary, enormous.
The enemy made a prodigious effort to repress the uprising.
Expedite. Carry out promptly.
We hoped that the arbiter would expedite the solution to the fracas that had been so elusive for a long time.
Celerity. Speed, rapidity.
He accepted the lucrative position with celerity.
Ivory tower. Isolated from life, not in touch with life's problems.
Many artists have been said to be living in an ivory tower.
Anyone for Google? As automation permeates many new areas of life, its effect upon us becomes concomitantly more profound. Information processing, blogs, search engines of all types have found their ways into businesses, as well as our homes, schools, and libraries. Here they alleviate the burden of storing and providing us with an accumulation of information that is becoming more prodigious in this era of specialization and threatening to inundate our society.
Week 32, Day 2. Usurp. Seize, annex, grab.
It is during a period of ferment that a dictator can usurp power.
Paltry. Of little importance, insignificant.
They exacerbated a paltry difference of opinion into a prodigious conflict.
Condone. Excuse, pardon.
Do you expect me to condone that reprehensible act with such celerity?
Trivial. Petty, worthless.
The most trivial defects may have a deleterious effect upon the efficacy of that new process.
Bizarre. Fantastic, odd.
Most of us scoff at and belittle bizarre behavior.
To feather one's nest. To enrich oneself on the sly or at every opportunity.
He played up to his senile aunt, in the hope of feathering his nest, when she made out her will.
Everyone is talking. Can anyone under the age of 20 remember a time when the dial telephone was the only method of voice communication over long distances? What a bizarre concept this must seem for today's youth. It has become an antiquated cultural form of personal contact. The instrument for the modern communicator is the cell phone, which has usurped the wire-connected stationary model. With cell phone companies competing for customers, they issue offering a paltry number of minutes of talking time. The cell phone user can take advantage of a plethora of special deals and carry on with significant or trivial conversations for seemingly endless time and in almost any location. Often, these personal talks are held in the most public places, and those within hearing find it difficult to condone the inconvenience caused by the indiscriminate use of this ubiquitous instrument.
Week 32, Day 3. Menial. Humble, degrading.
Although she did not find it congenial, we cajoled our daughter into doing some of the menial tasks around the house.
Venerable. Respected, worshipped.
The prodigy revered the venerable master.
Extraneous. Foreign, not belonging.
The astute voter is not susceptible to the many extraneous shibboleths that saturate a politician's speech.
Ambiguous. Vague, undefined, not specific.
To those who could understand every nuance of the cryptic message, there was nothing ambiguous about it.
Succinct. Brief, concise.
He could say the most vitriolic things in a succinct way.
The writing on the wall. An incident or event that shows what will happen in the future.
In retrospect, he should have seen the writing on the wall, when his girlfriend gave him only a cursory greeting, on his birthday.
The future is here. We have ardently taken to the cell phone as a replacement for the venerable dial-up model. The most striking feature of the cell phone is the variety of uses to which it can be put. The dial-up phone is restricted to the menial task of mere conversation. For the garrulous person who isn't restricted to one place, the mobile cell phone has a myriad of uses. Should one be in an area that requires silence, there is an ability to utilize the succinct text messaging feature. Should one come upon an ambiguous event that one wishes to keep, one may photograph it or make it into a film for further study. Do not preclude from the list of uses the access to your computer, music, and weather reports. One can hardly imagine an extraneous technical marvel that will not embellish the cell phone in the future.
Week 32, Day 4. Archaic. Out of date.
With all candor, I cannot wish for a return to the archaic times, when a moribund society provided an opulent existence for some, but a loathsome life for the majority.
Emulate. Rival, strive to equal.
The wish to emulate a great person is laudable.
Facetious. Comical, humorous, witty.
There is something facetious about an egotist, who has the temerity to begin a speech with, in all humility.
Rabid. Fanatical, furious, mad.
It is not prudent to malign or castigate, or be derogatory in any way toward a rabid political adherent.
Salubrious. Healthful, wholesome.
Some maintain that the ascetic leads a salubrious life.
On the bandwagon. Joining with the majority, going along with the trend.
Most advertisements, showing many people using a product, hope to convince the viewer to get on the bandwagon and buy the item.
It's happening now. The flood of new technology makes each modern marvel appear archaic within the briefest time period. An assiduous examination of today's communication methods will make clear how quickly a rabid purchaser of the newest product will want to emulate friends and buy the next one. The cell phone that can track down the location of a user, or the music downloading pod that has a potential to record almost countless songs, are being replaced with more powerful and exciting products. It would not be facetious to claim that scientists will persevere in devising ways for us to contact each other by voice, photographs, and print messages that give us access to a more salubrious social network.